Taste of Dragons Gaming Podcast. We eat sandwiches and play games. Taste of Dragons Gaming Podcast. A podcast for everyone's day.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Taste the Dragons, the Toddcast, the video game podcast that all you award winners listen to. And this week, it's the Tasties. We're finally here, everyone.
The Tasties.
Yeah. Heck yeah. And as always, my name is Brian.
My name is Troy.
Amanda.
And I'm Hassel.
Hey, everyone. Unfortunately, no Joe this week. And
What?
You're not going to be able to tell whatsoever from this episode,
Nope.
I'm sure.
Nope. I honestly hope that Joe leaves in the 15 to 20 minutes that we just spend trying to get the podcast together.
Joe, we miss you.
Please don't leave that in. please don't. for everyone's sake. But yeah, gonna miss out Joe today, and it's sad because I wore my full tuxedo.
You did
to
it
the table.
Sharp.
Yep.
Man.
This, it's actually a 5-piece.
Yeah,
but two of those pieces
and she
are
won't
hidden.
miss the full orchestra that we have today.
Yeah, it's warming up in the next room.
Yeah,
they
you
said
can
they'll
hear
be
them.
out.
Wait, listen. Oh, they're so good.
Oh,
So
man.
good.
Amazing.
They
Amazing.
said they'll be ready in about an hour to start. So
Okay, good.
Right on time.
Yeah. You know what would be nice is if we got like an orchestral version of our theme songs, That'd be kind of nifty.
Oh, we should have done that for this.
Well,
There's always next year.
That's true. That's true.
is
true.
there? Doomsday Troy over here. But no, happy to be here.
I am wearing currently an Oscar de la Renta Center.
Oh.
Spare no expense.
None
Yep.
whatsoever.
So essentially, basically, what I have to do is I have to pay for this suit every week until I have to give it back.
So it's
that's how
nice to
they
have
get you.
It's nice to have a plan though.
It is.
Any plan will do. That one is a fine
Right?
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is looking good. The Tasty Awards are here. We walked up the teal carpet, and now we're ready to get into it. But what is the Tasty Awards? I might ask.
Well, why don't you let me take care of that, Troy?
All right, man. All right.
Drums, please. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Miller's Ale House on Route 27 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It is the 2022 Tasties. We are 2 weeks late, but we're here.
Showed up, man. That's what matters.
That's it.
And listen, it was
it's a
expensive to hold on to this venue for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been
Right?
holding off on the new year too. We've just
Yeah,
been pushing
yeah.
it back. Everyone in the
You
world's
guys-
real angry with us.
Yeah,
but
You might not
Deal
know
with
this,
it.
but it's
Yeah.
actually not 2023 yet.
No.
it's still
Yeah.
2022. Check your calendars.
I know.
I already have to correct myself. It's not Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's technically Lady Lake, Florida. So,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
want to
there's
make sure
that.
people get the correct address to support
Exactly,
your local mom and pop shop Millers.
yeah, especially because after today,
The
guys,
Millers.
After today, this Miller's Ale House is going to be known for this.
Yes.
That's true.
We're putting it on the map.
Yeah, the
Well,
Taste of Dragon
okay, well,
Zingers.
the Zingers put it on the map, but we're
Yeah.
like putting it on a better map.
Right.
Yeah, like
Right.
a bigger
Yeah.
one that's
They-
like framed.
They're gonna bring you zingers,
Yeah.
but we're gonna bring you zingers.
We're gonna bring you, like that one.
The
That was a
real
good
zingers,
zinger.
yeah.
That was a good
Yeah.
zinger. Nicely done, Manda.
Yeah, they will now no longer remember the countless nights that I spent going home in a taxi rather than my car, and then trying to figure out where my car was afterwards, because that was all of my early 20s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, listen, we're here. We're going to make this better. This
That's
place is
right.
going to be...
Yeah, and
listen,
And it's all those nights you had that actually got us this venue. So thank you for putting in the work. Your picture's on the wall. I think it was for you to not be able to enter anymore, but they seem to have forgotten. So now they just think you were like an employee.
Yeah, the founder of Miller's. They're like, oh, Mr. Miller's here, guys. Everyone has to be very good.
So we'll
That's
take
Mr.
the good
Miller.
fortune.
That's Mr.
Yeah,
Miller.
yeah.
It's kind of like when you go to Flanagan and all of the like cups have what's his name?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
all your face here, and
Yeah,
thank
it's
you
all
for
my
that,
face.
Hassel.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah,
you.
Mr. Hassel
Yeah.
Miller.
Yeah. The venue's great.
Exactly. So if you've never enjoyed one of our award show before, welcome to the second annual Tasties.
Heck yeah.
We've only had one other before. And this is our year end. We are going to talk about all of the different video games that we played. We're going to be giving them awards. some of these awards are, we've thought about and we've deliberated over 2 weeks, which is why it took us so long to actually put out the show.
This is a real serious business.
We've put a lot of thought into this.
We did.
Friends were made, enemies were made, tears were shed. But we came to a conclusion.
Yeah.
Winners and nominated games today are from 2022, unless they're not. So deal with it.
It's true.
And I know.
They're games that we played in 2022 or not.
Facts.
Also deal with it.
Also facts.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. I'm such a bad host.
You're the host with the most, man.
You're the host we could afford.
Yeah.
These are games that we have chosen to award in 2022.
That's right.
Right, exactly.
They're common.
We have a pretty good catered list of categories, a lot of showstoppers, and you'll be able to hear all our categories as we put them out. We're all going to be hosts and presenting awards, and the award will be a Tasty. It is a sandwich, a golden plated sandwich.
Yeah, it's a golden plated sandwich.
Absolutely.
That you have to eat because it is a sandwich. You figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Eat or we will also accept hoarding. You're also allowed to hoard the sandwich.
That's true.
Dragons.
That's
Dragons,
Yeah.
We understand if you want to hoard it.
Also, just want to let you guys know, it is not edible gold because edible gold was more expensive than actual regular gold.
Yeah.
Facts.
So it's just gold spray paint.
It's
so
just
it
gold
might be toxic.
spray paint.
But we're
Please don't eat
dragons.
the
You're
sandwich.
dragons. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Exactly.
We're fine.
It looks good though. It's a little gooey, but it looks good.
Yeah, I don't know if the gold's dried, but
Yeah, that mayonnaise is not quite holding.
No.
That mustard.
It's
Ooh.
Well,
Yep.
what do you guys say if we stop dragging around?
oh,
Hey, Hassel's back, baby. Here we go. For our first award, I'm going to bring up the lovely Manda
Hey.
to present it. So, Manda, what do you got for us for the first award?
thank you for inviting me here, Hassel. It is my personal pleasure to be here on the Taste of Dragons podcast. Long have I been a fan of video games, and I really look forward to presenting the award for the best game based off of a daily chore that you'd rather neglect to play the game based on that chore.
Ooh,
And the nominees are picking up random sticks.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Wow. Any game in particular?
What?
Picking up random sticks?
Every game.
All the
Every game
games.
that makes you pick up sticks.
Got it. Okay.
Just as someone who doesn't want to rake leaves, but is choosing to play a video game for hours where I'm like, oh, that stick shouldn't be there.
Yeah, let me get that
I'll
stick.
put that in my inventory and sell it later. Or not.
Yeah, you did a lot of that in Dreamlight, I think, right?
Yeah, Dreamlight Valley, Harvest Moon. You do a lot of that in Horizon. You do a lot of that
Oh
in
my
The
gosh,
Witcher. Just
yeah.
So many
hundreds of
sticks
games where you just
in
pick up sticks.
Horizon.
And or, I don't want to expand the nomination, but I would say sticks or rocks.
Okay. All right.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
I wanna ask a question real quickly.
Sure.
Have you ever gone into a Publix with sticks and rocks and trying to sell it back to them?
Because, fun
no.
fact, it works.
Yeah.
They
No,
just don't want the
they
trouble.
accept sticks and
They're just
rocks.
like, I don't know what the stick rock girl wants, but just give them the money, let them go on their way.
Did you by any chance attach the stick and the rock together, and maybe that's why they gave you
That's
these?
threatening. Oh, man. Maybe that's
so
why.
my nominee for this game is Power Washing.
Ooh, good
We
choice.
did play Power
Oh,
Wash
yes.
Simulator this year, so listen, I don't own a power washer. I know my future father-in-law owns one, and I could have definitely borrowed it and done some power washing this year, but I decided to play the game instead.
I don't want to give anyone a hint as to who's going to win this category, but I have to tell you that you're in for a treat when you get to use that power washer in real life, because it's just as good. It's just as good, Hassel. It's just as good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a spoiler,
Strangely,
Manda. But
power
like,
washing is just as fun as video games.
For this category of best game based on a daily chore that you'd rather neglect to play the game based on the chore, I will nominate Graveyard Keeper.
Ooh.
Because daily I need to harvest my cadavers for meat to sell on the
Oh,
market.
yeah, you do put
Yeah.
that off
That
is what
all
you
of
do.
the time.
And so it's nice to have a game that can reflect that and actually do it so I don't have to do it in real life, because
Right.
it's just messier in real
Right,
life. So,
right.
So Graveyard Keeper would be my nomination for this category.
Ooh, that was a brave choice there.
There's also a maybe illegal aspect to doing it in real life.
Look, I'm not making the cadavers, so we're all good.
Oh,
That's all that matters.
you know what?
Yep,
You're right.
that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know how they get here.
Yeah, they just arrive at my doorstep.
A donkey in a wagon drops them off.
Yeah, that's all. That's
Come
all.
on.
The donkey doesn't drive the wagon; he's in the wagon. That's what I said.
For my nomination for this prestigious category, first category of the Tasties
the big one.
2022, mine's going to be Valheim. Because most everything in that game, I mean, I could do in real life to improve myself. But why do that when I can do that in game and improve a character that I can actually see physically on a character sheet? I mean, that just makes much more sense than doing it in real life. Pff, that's stupid.
Right. I would say the only downside to that nomination is that you can't like raid your neighbor's house, because that's breaking and entering.
I mean,
could.
In real life.
I obviously I don't do that.
No, obviously not. But like,
Exactly.
I could. I could get real good at it in the game first, and then do it. But these are some tough nominations. So who does the award go to?
Well, let me pick up my envelope here. Oh, I was gonna
That's
make
actually
a
a pretty good
crinkling
prop.
noise, and then I realized that Joe would hate
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
paper.
Joe. Sorry, I thought about you. And the let me pick up my envelope here. All right, and the award goes to Graveyard Keeper.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, surprise.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a
Wow.
dark horse right there.
We can all agree that we'd rather handle corpses in video games than handle the corpses we got to deal with in real life.
I mean, I would rather do that chore in a game than in real life. That is very true.
But I have the pleasure of now announcing for the next video game award, Troy Davidson.
All right. This is the...
Do you want me to not say your last name?
I don't care.
Okay.
This is the off award. The game that made you curse out loud the most this year. For my nominations, I have the game Tunic, the little cute fox game that you go into thinking, oh, look at this cute little fox game. You're going to roll around with a sword and a shield. And they have these horrific boss battles and they're like where you're just dying over and over and collecting your spirits or your coins and then going back and doing it again. It's akin to a Dark Souls. It's akin to an Elden Ring where you just have this boss battle and you just have to learn how to beat them. But oh my gosh, do you die so much in that game. And yeah, after a while you're just like saying, oh, off to a little cute fox.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good strong first nomination there, Troy. Mine's going to be Raft, the survival game where you're out in the open ocean.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a shark that is consistently eating away your raft. And if you are standing on a tile when that happens, you fall into the ocean where if you look down, it's the ocean. There's no nothing. And then there's a shark coming at you. And there's a whole lot of curse words when that happens, both with the endless ocean, your raft floating away from you, and then a shark coming at you from the right. It's pretty stressful.
What game is that again?
Raft.
Raft. Did we play that, Amanda? Is that the one on the island?
Yeah.
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 That game sucks.
Can we get a quick soundbite of what that sounds like, Brian?
Sure. That is going to be, I am very sorry for having you edit this, Joe. Oh, so yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
For my nomination, it has to be Damn it, Eivor! from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. For every time that Eivor jumps slightly sideways off of a ladder for no reason. Where you're like, I'm just going to climb up this mountain, or I'm just going to jump to the next tile, and then she just, for some reason, goes, whoop, and then jumps completely sideways, sometimes to her death. And it was like, that's clearly not what I intended for you to do.
Fair.
That's a good nomination, especially because I don't think I've played Valhalla in a good solid maybe year or maybe 8 months, and it's probably one of the things I don't miss about it. I'm like, yeah, I can live without that. My nomination for this category for the Off Award, it's going to be Gran Turismo 7, but specifically the proverbial dangling carrot in front of me that always gets pushed forward again and again with each update the game gets.
Gonna get that plat. Gonna get that plat.
I'm just trying to platinum this game, and it seems like every time I pick up the controller, there's more cars and there's more tracks that I need to race on. So, yeah. Every single time I load up the game, I'll give a soundbite too. Mine is like,
so to everybody at home, they have no idea what you just said because it was just two beeps one after another.
I'll leave it to their imagination.
All right. So the winner of this award, the Off Award, will go to Gran Turismo 7.
Woo!
Because frustrating.
I also personally have. It's written on here as well as a runner-up for me because when you do those time trials and you're trying to like get the gold in those and to beat your time or whatever, the thing you're trying to beat is a ghost of yourself. So you just end up being angry at yourself for just having like a hair of a second being too slow behind you. And I hate it. It makes me hate myself. And I love myself. How dare you, game?
You should love yourself.
Yeah.
Troy.
F off. All right. Next.
I look at that ghost car in front of me and I'm like, look at you. You think you're better than me? Look at what you're doing.
And it's you looking back being like, yeah, I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Brian, hit us with our next category.
Absolutely. So for our next prestigious category, this one is 2022's character you'd most like to hang and get ramen with award. There's a lot of fantastic nominees for this year.
I won't lie, I have like 3.
Well, I'm going to steal probably one of them right now because my first one is the cat from Stray.
That is one of them.
I know it is.
That's a good
Because you actually can have ramen in the game with that cat. And so when I saw this category, I was like, oh, this is just the cat from Stray.
Clearly.
Gotta get a little side bowl for you.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Brian, I know what kind of year you've had. So I have something that may actually rival your answer of your nomination. I will nominate the one, the only, Frog Detective.
Ooh.
Frog Detective is really good. Tell me you wouldn't want to hang out with Frog Detective.
I want both of them. I want one on either side of me. I don't want to give it away, but I want both of them aside of me. That's a fantastic nomination.
It's like that and Stray. I was like, I could go either way.
Yeah.
But Frog Detective.
So I wanna preface this by saying that I am engaged to my beautiful fiance Jambeeb, but I want to paint this picture for everybody that my sit down and get ramen with is a date.
Oh.
Because I've never been attracted to a video game character like I am attracted to this character.
Okay.
All right.
My pick for this award is Thor from God of War Ragnarok.
Yes, thick Thor. Thick Thor.
I've never been so attracted to a human being in my entire life. And this is just based off of the first maybe hour and a half of gameplay where I was just like, this man. Wow.
And he does nothing in that first part but just beat you up too. So
exactly.
I see what you're going for here.
my nomination is fairly similar because I just want to hang out with this person in real life. And my nomination is for Wally from Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, wait.
Both because he's adorable and also because he sat on a bench in that game, and I died. I have never in my life seen something so adorable as a tiny robot lean and then sit on a bench. And the idea that he could lean and sit on a bench in real life, I could be sitting next to a little robot with his little feetsies up in the air.
Yeah, I was about to say, then his tracks on the other side just start like swaying back and forth.
And imagine him with a little bowl of ramen in front of him, but he can't actually eat it. So he's just like enjoying it, but he doesn't really understand it.
Dreamlight Valley, part of one of the mechanics is making food for people. Yes. What do you make for Wally in that game? Does he have a cuisine?
Wally is a genuine and precious individual who appreciates whatever you give him, even if he can't enjoy it in the way that other people traditionally can.
So he takes the food.
What?
Oh,
yes.
yeah, he'll take the food.
But you don't know what he does with it.
No.
Nope.
He thanks you and he makes a little whirly noise.
He probably
and then
goes and
it.
gives it to someone who needs it or something.
No.
Something sweet.
Well, I like to think that he just puts it in his house and it rots, but he doesn't have a nose, so he doesn't really care.
Yeah.
I got it.
If you go to his house and open his fridge, it's just filled with other people's foods that they made.
They gave it to me, so I kept it.
We have a dark horse came out in the
is-
last minute here.
Very good.
We got a dark horse. Last nomination came out of nowhere, sped right in as a character who you'd love to hang out with and get ramen with. It is actually my Mazda 3 from Gran Turismo 7 that I recreated in the game.
Troy, if you want to eat ramen in your car, you can.
Here's the thing. I think I probably have. So this just makes sense for me.
Just drifting out of nowhere right into this category. Into the 5th position, just nailing it.
Me and my Mazda 3, whatever. It's a thing.
Well, your award winner for the character you'd most like to hang and get ramen with award is... My goodness, it's a tie between Shrey and Frog Detective.
Yay!
Because I don't know if I can imagine a better time I could have than with those two people. Because I just want to see the Frog Detective try to use chopsticks more than anything.
It'd be a good image to have.
It would. It's a phenomenal
I
image.
really like that.
And now, speaking of people with great images, Hassel, what's our next award?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the big one. It's the one we've all been waiting for. This is the award for the most excited for a game getting its own TV series, but then disappointed because it's airing on Paramount Plus award.
This is a tough category this year.
Yeah, it is. Very competitive.
It's a very tough category. My nominee, it's Halo.
I didn't think of that one.
Oh, because it was bad.
It was real bad. It's getting a second season.
Oh, well, okay. Maybe it'll turn it around.
So guys, I think the allure of Master Chief is that he never took off his helmet in the video games.
Correct.
Yeah.
He was such a mysterious character.
Like Darth Vader, yeah.
Like Judge Dredd.
Like a Darth Vader, a Boba Fett from the original trilogy. You just didn't know what he looked like.
Fett's still cool, but okay.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Yeah.
I think he is.
So
we enjoyed Fett, but okay.
So now, like, you've ruined it because it's the guy from the second season of The Wire.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. He
And now
works at the
forever,
docks.
when you go back and play the original Halo games, you're going to be like, hey, it's the Wire guy.
It's the guy from The Wire.
I'm going to come out with my award or my
Nomination?
nominee.
Whoa,
which
award.
is-
Don't
I know,
move
sorry.
too fast there,
I'm
bud.
getting ahead of
Wow.
myself here.
Yeah.
I'm getting ahead. Sorry.
Whoa.
My nominee is I feel pretty this way about pretty much anything that airs on Paramount Plus. That's my nomination.
Oh, everything.
Everything. If it's like,
Everything.
hey, that looks really great airing on Paramount Plus, well, that goes there.
Take that, Star Trek fans. Take that, Colbert heads.
Yep.
My nomination, and this is what would happen if this did happen. This hasn't happened, but if it did, this is the process I would go through.
Sure.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Because I would hear that Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a TV show, and I'd be like, oh, heck yeah. I love that show. And then I'm going to look for what it's on, and it's going to say Paramount Plus. I'm going to be like, oh no. And it's likely, because if you think about it, every time Horizon comes out as a video game, there's always some reason why, like, it gets curbed or something. Like, it came out when Breath of the Wild came out, so it got poo-pooed on. It came out when God of War came out and Elden Ring, so it got kind of glanced over. If anyone was going to get a Paramount Plus TV series,
It's really good.
it might be
It's
good.
probably
It-
amazing.
Yeah, it'd probably be
might even-
amazing.
It might even be amazing, but no one's gonna watch it because it's on Paramount Plus. Horizon, I'm pouring one out for you now.
Oh, man, you just manifested that into the universe, Troy.
Now what's going to happen? Whatever TV producer listens to this podcast is going to be like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I could disappoint the heck out of that kid. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My nomination is no games, no TV series, because I have no idea what's on Paramount Plus.
That's a fair answer.
I just,
That's a
they would
fair
announce
nominee.
it, I
like
just
it.
wouldn't be aware of it.
Oof. Tough category.
right.
And what's this
It's a
sliding
tough-
in last minute? It's Gran Turismo 7. with its gritty crime drama.
Do not say that, because they do have a movie coming out in the summer, and
that's
let's
right.
hope
They
it
did
doesn't
show
get
stills
released on
from it.
Paramount Plus.
What's it airing on?
The movie theaters.
The movies.
Oh, that whole thing.
AMC,
That happens
whole
still.
Regal.
That legacy system called the movie theaters.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
any and every game.
We had to make so many awards to mail out
Yeah.
for this one, but it's worth it. So many
Yeah, it is.
gold sprayed
I was
sandwiches.
gonna say that's why the spray paint came in. If we were like, listen, we can either do one really good one or like a whole bunch of these ones, and we went with these ones.
Well, congratulations to literally every game out there for that
Or
last
not.
award, or uncongratulations. Next up, our award is the In the Feels Award, and this can go to a game or a moment that got you in the feels. For me, I am going to nominate A Plague's Tale, which is a game entirely made on feels. That game was built on feels. It's fueled on feels. And they're not all good feels. I would say none of them are good feels. Dread, nihilism, tears, sadness, depression, grief, all the bangers.
All the bangers.
All the bangers. A Plague's Tale got it. A Plague's Tale Requiem has got that.
It's like they have a playlist of just sad music.
And it's on freaking shuffle.
My feels are old feels, but they're feels that I was reminded of this year. I thought it would be a good idea to get back into Destiny. So I jumped in to play some of the old content. And everywhere I went, they were like, hey, you remember when Cade 6 died? And it was like, why do you keep reminding me of this? I was genuinely very upset. He was
my
my
goodness.
mentor and you killed him. Why do all the NPCs bring it up?
They're like, hey,
Still
look,
sad too.
look, she's coming around. Let's do the Cade thing. Yeah. It makes her cry.
Do you know the armorer who's really old and he gives you the weapons and weapon quests, but he doesn't always remember things? He just talks to you to Cade 6 like he's still there because he doesn't remember the Cade 6
that's
is dead.
even
So
sadder.
it's Cade 6 being dead and him being like robot Alzheimer's. Thanks, Cam. Thanks,
Destiny
Cam.
doing you dirty over there.
That's
sad.
rough. That's rough. Mine's going to go to Horizon Forbidden West. When this one very specific character dies in the game,
What?
and the funeral for them afterwards, and then you just staring out over everything. It was probably one of my highlights of this year, just because it didn't force you to go beyond. You could just look out to the horizon, for however long you wanted to, and then you let them know when you were ready to move on.
Yeah.
That was an amazing
Love that.
moment.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
beautiful
giggle. I was just thinking, like you look out to the horizon towards the west. It's like, no, that's forbidden. You have to look out towards the east. No one can gaze to the western.
It was forbidden because you are looking out towards the east.
Yeah,
It is facing the east.
So my In the Fields nomination is going to the father-daughter relationship in Guardians of the Galaxy. That you as I almost called it Chris Pratt.
As
it's
a Mario.
happened. Star-Lord.
No, Star-Lord. You as Star-Lord, like, find out that you may have a child at some point in the game, and you go on this quest with the Guardians of the Galaxy to try and save this child, and it is just the most heartwarming, like
It's a real good
feelings ever. Yeah, it's a great moment.
And it's paid off because they spend the game kind of nurturing that feeling and that relationship, and I think it pays off in a really special way.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wait. There's one more nomination coming in. What is this? This one's coming in on rollerblades and wearing a hockey mask.
Oh my gosh, who's this?
Is that the nostalgia I felt when playing Shredder's Revenge?
Yeah. Category's over. Shredder's Revenge wins. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hits us all in the feels, but the good feels.
Good feels.
Thank you, Casey Jones, for the celebrity appearance. Everyone, Casey Jones, round of applause. Let's go.
Clap, clap,
Clap,
clap.
clap, 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 clap. Oh, watch out for the stage. Steps.
You gonna hand it off to
Casey
himself?
Jones. Casey Jones is just one of the Miller's Ale House waiters.
Oh man, there was a hot second where I almost forgot we were in a Miller's Ale House. Which, how could I?
How could you?
The sting
How
of
could
of the hot sauce of the zingers lingers in the air.
It does. It does.
Hassel, take it away.
Yes. So the next category is near and dear to my heart, and it's gonna have a lot of different nominees. So, this is the award for the best driving simulation game with the number 7 in its title.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And my nominee
I
is
wonder.
Gran Turismo 7.
Wait, what?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. My nomination is Mario Kart 7 for the DS.
Ooh.
Wow.
For the DS.
Yeah.
Wow. Looks like we got some competition.
Mine's gonna be 2017's Forza Motorsport 7.
Wow.
Dang.
That checks out as well. Well, I also nominated a game that had a big update this year that I played this year, and it is Cyberpunk 2077. It's got 2 sevens in the
That
title,
is
which I
2
think gives it
sevens.
an edge.
Double sevens.
How can anybody
Oh.
compete with that?
And you know what? I would say before the update, it was definitely driving was not something that I would associate with that game. But with the new
The
update,
update.
you know
can
what?
now drive.
Compared to before,
Yeah.
that's simulation, baby.
That's some tight simulation.
That's
now.
1-to-1.
Before the update, it felt like you were driving a car that was continuously fishtailing. Just like you couldn't like set it straight. It was just either gonna go left or right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
front of your car was on wheels. The back of your car was on ice skates.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You weren't driving that car. You were trying to control that car.
Also, your turn radius was like your grandfather's station wagon. It was-
But since that update, it's
Woo!
pretty good. We get some
it is pretty
drifting
good.
going.
It's pretty good.
All right,
Ladies and
so who
gentlemen, the
wins?
award goes to
Yeah.
Cyberpunk
Somebody answer that
2077.
phone.
Cyberpunk.
Oh, nice. This
It's
is
Cyberpunk 2077, the
This
real
is-
driving simulator.
This is Cyberpunk 2077's first award ever. Sorry about it. Bad timing. Bad timing on its part. Bad timing.
You know what? It actually won a Steam award this year.
For most downloaded?
For most improved. It is most improved pretty much. It's the
Good.
developers who love their games. They
Good.
continue to improve.
It
on
should, because it is one of the
Good.
favorite games I've played this year, period.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it got recognition in the game in the year where it probably should have come out.
Correct. That is
Yeah.
100% correct, sir. And now,
Brian.
oh, go for it.
No, I'm handing it off to you, buddy.
All right.
He was already taking it.
I was taking that one. You're not
Right.
giving that
Look
to
at
me.
that.
I'm taking
We're
it.
professionals.
That's
we,
right.
We can make it work.
And my nominee, for the next award is the game director who you would most want to be your aunt or uncle award. And mine
Ooh.
is going to be I'm gonna kind of take a little bit of left field. Mine's going to be Yoshi P. I know he's
Oh,
I mean,
who
Final
would
Fantasy
have
guy?
the
guessed?
Final Fantasy guy. But the thing is, like, I know
course.
he's a producer, but like, come on, I'd still take him.
It's a game developer.
It's a game developer.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
Yeah. Wow, Yoshi P would be pretty great. I would want him to like take my 20s and do your Yoshi P thing to him.
What?
Like rebirth him, rebrand him. Like
Your 20s?
Yeah.
Like the 10 years you were alive in your 20s?
Yeah.
Okay.
or maybe the first 3 of them, like those college years that were real
Yeah.
rough. I feel like Yoshi P could take those years and like do a remake.
Oh, okay.
Troy, a Realm
okay.
Reborn.
A reborn, just get a do-over on those
Okay.
dark years. You know,
We called those years the Little Caesars years.
yeah. If anyone can do it, it's him.
It's true. It's true.
So yes,
Work magic.
Yes, Uncle Yoshi. For me, my nomination is a game that was, I think, might have been released late in 2021, but boomed in 2022 January. I would like these 2 people, because I get an aunt and an uncle out of this.
Ooh.
Okay.
Josh Wardle and Palak Shah, the makers of Wordle.
Ooh.
Yes. Because they were just bored and decided
Yeah.
to make a game for each other. and they nailed it. If they're my aunt or uncle and they can just like make me an awesome game and then like not get in their heads about it and like walk away exactly at the right time, those are good peeps. They know that's good. Those are good goals right there.
I agree.
That is the same vibes as my nomination. Is I like a Jeanne Rousseau from Spiders, because I feel like she would come over for Thanksgiving, and then even though she's French and probably doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, and then she's gonna be like, this is the new game that we're working on and it's really cool, and she can like show me concept art and I can be like, oh, it's amazing, and I get to learn about cool new Spider games in development.
She would be so cool because it would be like, oh, this isn't mine, but still, I respect you, your traditions, your cultures, and I'm so awesome. I'm just gonna, here's also a turkey as well. Why
if
not?
I had to go to France to visit her, that would also be fine.
Yes.
That'd be fine.
Yep.
I feel like she'd fly you out. She'd
Oh
pay for it
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's an all expenses paid trip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Auntie Rousseau.
So mine is going to be based on the fact that this director this year put out a director's cut for a game that we already thought was the most director's cut you could ever get of a game.
It's like, what did they cut from this?
I want Hideo Kojima to be my uncle.
Yeah,
I
totally.
feel like that's a lot of pressure on you, man.
It's not a lot of pressure on me. I'm just not gonna know what I don't know what's coming.
I just like, you see a project of him that is like, this is what I have slimmed down to be consumed by audiences. Do you think I guess I'm saying I don't know if I can handle like raw Kojima. I feel like the distilled version is like
the distilled version of Kojima. No, imagine going to Christmas at Uncle Kojima's house, where you walk in,
I would
there's
be terrified.
like a beautiful tree set up,
okay,
and he's in a box in the corner.
And for some reason, there's a shower in the very middle of the room that is glass, and everybody can just see right on in.
What? Just what?
What do you? This is a large house. This is for more than one person. All right,
guys.
Man,
he's gonna keep everyone guessing.
He is. He is. And so the winner is. It's Kojima.
Yeah,
it has to be Kojima.
It's gotta be Kojima.
You would never know what's coming next.
He's kind of already all of our uncles.
He really is.
He really is.
He's amazing. He's absolutely phenomenal. And now for our next award, Manda, what do you got for us?
I just realized that I volunteered to do this award, and it's a little sexist now that Joe isn't here, because I'm the only lady on the podcast. But I am going to announce this award anyway, because I would like everyone on the podcast to know that I didn't do this on purpose. But it's fine. It's fine. The soundtrack to do laundry to award.
We promise we didn't think about this beforehand. I apologize. This is the worst. I hate it.
But my nomination is obviously anything from Supergiant Games. Specifically, if we're going to talk about like what came out recently, the Hades soundtrack is a banger, and I love to do chores to some Hades. We have it on vinyl. Just put it out there.
Just doing a little bit of that, aren't you?
Yeah. We're those people.
I see that. I see. Mine's going to be Hard Space Shipbreaker, which is when you're out in space and you're just breaking up ships. The entire game is just background music as you're breaking apart these ships. So I can do literally anything to that background music. It's just nice, dreamy, like nice little music. You could fall asleep to it. You could do some laundry to it.
Some lo-fi.
Yeah, you could play games that you're doing the chores inside of instead of doing the actual chores too. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with that game music.
Love it. So my choice for this, it came down to two, and one of them was My Heavy Breathing. So I can't really do My Heavy Breathing because that doesn't come from a video game. You have to understand, my laundry machines are down in the basement.
Okay.
So it's literally a 3-story hike upstairs to go put my laundry away. So it's just, it's a lot of work. I really enjoy the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack for the video game.
Top notch.
That soundtrack was just curated. It was, oh boy. It was so good.
My nomination is Vampire Survivors. It's just 8-bit crunchy glory. Yeah, look, it's not. You're not getting licensed music. You're just getting arcade, like 80s, 90s, just good stuff, like Castlevania type music. Vampire Survivors, and also it's a testament to it because it just goes on forever, but you don't notice. So like when I'm doing laundry, like I'm kind of zoning out, and it's just like that kind of background thing. So Vampire Survivors.
Nice.
Music's just as good as the game.
All right. And the winner is Coffee Talk. Ooh, how surprising!
Talk.
Because of course it's Coffee Talk.
Wow.
Man.
Can't beat that. You can't beat
beat that. I mean, even though it wasn't nominated, gosh,
It wasn't even
shocking.
nominated, and it won. That
Yeah.
goes to show you the impact that game had.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
We're halfway through the Tasties at the moment. Troy, can you tell us what some of our sponsors are?
Yeah, today we are sponsored by Malbrec's Golden Spray Can. You got 1,000 things to spray? Go Malbec. Did I say Malbec or Goldback? We'll go
Malbec.
Malbec. Also, Cheez-Its. It's what's for dinner.
Thanks, Troy.
You got it.
Man, we spared no expense for tonight. I mean, with sponsors like that, how could
Yeah,
we?
funny enough, we asked, but Miller's refused to sponsor us.
I mean,
I'm not even sure they know we're here, but let's just keep ordering these bottomless chips and just they'll
they
be
won't
happy.
even know. Yeah, they'll never know. They'll never know. I mean,
I
these
guess-
microphones aren't giving us away.
If I get some French fries, will you guys split them with me?
Oh, totally.
Yes,
Yeah.
A quick word about our first sponsor, the gold paint. It does
Malbrec's.
contain lead.
Yeah.
So
Oh, 100%.
Just letting you know.
Just
Letting
let
you know.
Oh, we have to stop hanging out, Brian.
We do.
We said the same joke at the same time. We
did.
We are definitely seeing each other a lot during the week.
Yes, we are.
Brian, take us away with the next award.
Oh, my goodness. I get to present the first award in the second half of the
Woo!
Tasties.
Kick it off.
My goodness. So, for the next award, it is going to be the best Animal Crossing-like game, but it's a cult. A lot of those coming out recently. And my nominee, I mean, clearly is going to be Cult of the Lamb. I mean, cult is in the name.
I really wish I played that.
It's a phenomenal game.
I might still play it and just say that I played it last year.
Sure, go for it. I mean, it is still 2022 right now, Troy.
That's true,
You have
it
until
is.
the end of the podcast.
Yeah, until
you
this
like-
podcast
Fit it in.
airs.
Yeah. Oh, you post the podcast. So
That's
it could be
right.
2022 for a
Ooh,
while.
I don't think I posted last week's podcast. Now that you mention it.
A word from another one of our sponsors.
Sorry, Joe.
My nomination
Yeah. Go ahead.
is
it.
Graveyard Keeper, because it's like Animal Crossing, but if Animal Crossing,
that is
allowed you to
literally
eat human flesh.
Animal
And there's a
Crossing,
cult.
but a
There's
cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
For myself, I would like to nominate none other than FIFA 2022.
Yes.
That is 100%. Look, it's like Animal Crossing. You have a lot of friends. I don't know who a lot of them are, but I know they like to run around a bunch. And they're all playing games that I don't understand.
Troy, does your favorite character not wear shoes?
Sometimes. Well, is it their shoes? I'm not sure. But on top of that, and I think you would attest to this, Hassel, is there is a lot of similarities. I get a lot of cult vibes from the entire game and culture in general. I think even you yourself talked a couple episodes ago about going to church or going to sacrifice. I don't know. You tell me. At a soccer game.
There's no sacrifice, well, just yet. But yes, I feel like going to a soccer game and watching the best player in the world is essentially was a religious experience to me. So I do understand how that could be a little bit of a cult. I kid you not. Jambib and I had this conversation literally within the last week.
Really?
Where we were talking about cults, and she went, "Well, I think sports fandom is kind of a cult." And I went,
Totally.
Like
then
I
you thought
clutched
about
my
it.
pearls. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, listen, you wear this, you wear the thing that praises your team. You put on the face paint. You tune in every week or twice a week.
Donate your money.
You get together. There's songs. There's praise. There's
and you don't even know. For the World Cup, I had to watch the Argentina games in the same spot that I watched every single game. I had to do the exact same thing, and I did not wash my jersey for a month straight.
You know, it worked. It worked, man.
There's some superstition there, and just like all like religions, a cult, you think that yours is the best and everyone else sucks.
Absolutely.
Also, Messi won this year. I can't say somebody didn't sacrifice something for that to happen.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So yeah, FIFA 22.
Nice.
My nominee for this category is Pokemon Legends Arceus. Because once your character, if you know anything about the story, once your character lands on the land of what was the region called?
Arceus?
Pandora.
No, it's not Arceus.
It's Pandora.
Hisui region. It's the Hisui region.
Okay.
Once your character lands there, you are treated like the Messiah.
Oh, you're right.
Like you've come in through a volcano, and like you came down from the clouds, and you're wearing different clothing that's normal for the period. So people are just like, "Yeah, are you God?"
That's a pretty good one because
I like
Pokemon are. I mean, Animal Crossing neighbors are pretty much just Pokemon that can talk.
Yeah.
More
Well,
than their
Pokemon
name.
can talk.
Yeah.
More
They
than
just
their
say
name.
the same thing. Oh.
It's very true. Very true. All right. So the award goes to. What is this? Is this a parade coming in?
What?
It's Disney's Dreamlight Valley, everyone. Coming
Oh no!
Oh,
They're
boy.
here.
in. Oh boy, they're never gonna leave now.
That's right.
I
Yeah, forever.
don't even know how they fit that float in this Miller's Ale House.
The magic of imagination. Get it.
All right, I'll be back later, guys.
Also, pay your dues.
There is nothing more cult-like than Disney fandom.
No.
I know. The ultimate cult.
I feel like I'm a recovering Disney fan.
Recovery?
But let's be real. Like I call myself recovering because I haven't been to the Disney parks in quite a long time.
Oh, I see.
The minute I set foot back into the parks, it's gonna happen again. I'm
But
gonna.
Oh,
Re-
yeah.
The fact that you said quite a long time means that you got a long road to your recovery, my friend.
a long road.
Yeah. What year chip do you have right now?
3 years.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's really good. Really
Keep
good.
up the good work.
Very nice. And then Amanda, you have our next one.
Yes. Okay. Mickey would like me to do the next award.
Oh.
Please do. I'm Mickey. Totally Mickey.
The most annoying Dreamlight
what?
Valley Neighbor Award.
Not me. I'm toast legit. Everyone likes me.
And my nomination is, obviously, Ariel. She's the worst. She's absolutely the worst. You go to talk to her, and she swims away to comb her hair, and she can clearly see you, but she just ignores you. She knows that you want to talk to her. Why else would I be standing near the edge of the water? You're no
Oh my
fish
God.
unless we wanted to have a communication. But no, do you do that? No. Do I teleport over to land to have a conversation with you for you to only teleport to a different part of the map so I have to follow you? Also, you're so dumb. You're just so dumb.
You know that in that movie, Ariel's trying to get out of the sea, and
Yeah.
you know, like someone underneath her is just like,
Oh, thank God.
yeah, whatever it takes. Like someone setting up the breadcrumbs. Yeah, we'll drop this dingle hopper for her to learn about what's going on up there. I'll sink the ship. Just get Ariel out of Atlantis, please. So annoying.
Mine is almost the exact same thing because mine's Ursula for
Yeah.
the exact same reasons. It's like, just come back. Also, can you just follow me so I can get you some reputation? And so that you at least see me mining something, so at least I can get you some. Come on! Oh my God, it's gonna take forever. I hate you. I hate both of you. You're the worst.
Oh my God.
No, look, it's got to be Donald. Donald's my nomination. Donald,
yeah.
because they animate him to do like this choo-choo train, steam rolling like thing where he's just getting real mad and angry, and it happens all the time. At least when I played it.
Yeah.
When I played
Yeah.
it.
They did.
Like,
They
the
did have a
first week it came out.
It's so bad they had a patch to make him less
It's
angry.
that annoying that they
is.
had to patch it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mando was playing it this week, and he still
pretty
lot.
bad. It's still pretty bad.
It was more than that.
He is working through that patch. He's like, that patch can't hold me down. That patch has made him angrier. It's Donald Duck. Donald Duck, most annoying neighbor.
Mine is a secret character that you have to unlock.
Okay.
So mine is Wilson, your neighbor with the fisherman's hat.
Yeah.
The ultimate neighbor.
He peers over
Yeah.
your fence.
Who you can kind of only see like the top of his head.
I love that because he's not even a Disney property, so it's like, Wilson, stop coming over here.
My goodness.
You're ruining the game, Wilson.
Stop giving me tips on how to improve my house. I got
Exactly,
it.
yeah. He was giving so many tips about improving the houses around the village that they had to put in a patch to make him less like.
Yeah. They patch him out.
Oh, yeah.
They had to make the fences higher.
Yeah.
And the winner for the most annoying Dreamlight Valley neighbor is obviously Ariel. It's obviously Ariel.
It's definitely
She's the
Ariel.
worst. She's the worst.
It's the worst.
I was going to put Ariel, but I was like, I already know Matt is going to put this one, so I got it. It's hers.
All right, next up, we have the game that you most wanted to play but never got around to, also known as best game that you paid full price for and then did not play for more than an hour. My nomination will be Steel Rising. It is the Spiders game, Jean Rousseau, as we mentioned. Steel Rising is a game. The reason why I'm sad about it, I played it for a little bit. It's the first Dark Souls-like game that I've clicked with. I tried Elden Ring. I watched a couple other things. It just doesn't gel with me. Steel Rising, however, it's like Marie Antoinette time period, and you're playing like this robot that kicks butt. And I was enjoying it. I was finally into my first Dark Souls-like game. And then I don't know what happened. I never finished it. It's just hanging out on my PS4. It just moved on. I'm real sad about it, too. It just lingers there. I don't know if I'm going to play it again.
Right?
Oh, very sad.
Oof.
Mine is Splatoon 3. I bought it. I paid full price for it. I did the tutorial, and I loved Splatoon 2. And it is just Splatoon 2, but better. I played 6 matches, and I was like, I feel like I'm done.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm done. And we even have friends to play with, and I was just like, I don't know why.
You're still full from the last Splatoon.
Yeah.
You got
I guess.
your Splatoon.
Right, yeah.
I don't know.
Guys, I have a confession to make.
Okay.
It was my job this year to review Wii Sports Switch. Sorry,
Yes.
not Wii
It
Sports
was.
Switch. It was Switch Sports.
Yes.
I maybe played an hour at most.
Oh.
Did you play the new golf content?
Yeah, no. I haven't played the new content, but I did play every single sport so that I could go ahead and talk about it. And once I got I left soccer for last because I knew that I was going to get into that one. So once I played soccer, then I literally only played soccer for the rest of the time that I played it. I haven't picked it up since then.
Fair. That's fair. Mine is going to be Final Fantasy VII Remake DLC. I got back into the game. I was like, sweet. I haven't played this in a couple, 2 years or whatever it was. And I was like, sweet. I'm going to get back into this. I started playing it on hard mode, which I didn't do before. I got 3/4 of the way through that game. And then I didn't finish
Oh,
it,
no.
which means I didn't go to the DLC.
No.
So I still need to go back and play that game because that is one of my favorite games. And I love Yuffie and everything. I just didn't do it.
Get to it. It's good, Brian. You should do that.
I know. It's just like with you, Troy. I just for some reason just
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Yeah.
What is that? From the top rope? Outriders?
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, how dare you? How dare
dare
you?
you?
I have put Outriders behind me, and the fact that we were going to play together, I let that lie in 2021. I let that horse lie. That's the phrase, right? Sleeping horses.
Yeah.
Let sleeping horses lie. Yeah, you don't want to wake up a sleeping horse.
No.
No, you don't.
Nope.
Outriders. How dare you? You know it's Outriders. That's the winner of this is Outriders. Gosh, how dare you? Bringing up old memories. That also wins for In the Fields. Sorry,
Taking it
Shredder's
away.
Revenge.
We're taking it back from another person just to give it back to Outriders.
Sorry, La La
Give me that
Land.
award. All right, everybody. That brings us to our 12th award, which is the most anticipated PSVR 2 game.
Okay.
Anybody got?
Clearly, it's Walking Simulator 2K24.
I mean, it's gonna have games, right?
It's gonna.
Yeah.
I think,
Right?
I think that
Is that a game?
I don't know. It could be a game.
PS4.
I think there's like a simulator of like Galaxy's Edge for Disney, and I'm like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
I mean, let's do this. We'll call this award for whoever gets a PSVR 2.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's who wins.
And their award is the PSVR 2. I think that's
Exactly.
that's
the
the
first
award right
person
there.
to buy a PSVR 2 gets this tasty.
We
Wow.
might still have this tasty next year.
Please send us an email at tasties.tasties.witcher.tech.
No. The Witcher.tech, yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Fair enough.
Congratulations to whoever that may be. Next up, best game that never came out because it was delayed. My nomination is Hogwarts Legacy.
Ooh.
Mine's going to be Anthem, the remake, because it's never going to come out ever again, and that's going to be my nominee every single year.
Yeah.
Sad.
Wasn't Forspoken delayed?
I have no idea.
It was, yeah. It's
Yeah,
coming out
because I think it was
February.
supposed to be holiday, and now it's
Yeah.
February. So the Forspoken.
Mine is also Hogwarts Legacy. So does that just make it the winner
Yeah,
automatically?
that's an automatic winner. Yeah,
Whoa.
this is a voting system. Sorry, suckers. Hogwarts Legacy wins. Game that never came out because it was delayed. Congratulations.
Nicely done. And
Comes
then
out in a month, everybody.
It does.
Or will it?
Oh. And then now for the award for the most amount of alcohol poisoning you would have if you took a shot every time a game did something very specific.
Yeah. Awesome.
And mine's got to be Final Fantasy Origins, Stranger in Paradise, Jack, the main character, saying the word chaos.
Chaos.
I did like mental shots, and I was done with that game in like literally 10 minutes. It was
Gotta fight
rough.
chaos.
Oh man, it was bad.
Mine. It's Stray. And
What?
the specific action is every single time that game let me just be a cat. Like forget
so the
everything
whole-
else.
the
and
whole
I just-
game?
I just wanna
Down
scratch.
the bottle.
Oh, when
I
it
just
lets
wanna
you do cat-like
scratch
stuff.
toes.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah,
I want to nap.
Take some naps.
Knock things
I
over
wanna
for no reason.
rub myself up against like robots' legs.
And need some bread
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
carpet.
on the carpets. Trip up some robots. That's all
always
cat-like
fun.
stuff.
It's just
Nice.
it was my favorite activity of
Knocking
all of
cans
2022.
over.
Yes.
Off shelves.
Now I understand why my cats do it.
It feels great.
It feels amazing.
It's so amazing.
Mine isn't for a game, it's for a console. It's for picking up the Switch only to realize that it's dead. By the time it charges, you forgot that you were going to play it to begin with.
Oh, it's pretty good.
You know, that also works for the Steam Deck, because I've done that multiple times with that as well. I pick it up, I'm like, oh, I'm at
Dang.
10%. I can't play this.
Dang, Manda, that's pretty good. I would be
That is-
so drunk.
That is very good.
Ah, man. Ugh.
That's a consistent hammered. That's not even like a...
Yeah,
You
because
just never get sober at that
No.
point.
and then you can't even play the game.
No.
Oh man, that's good. All right, my nomination goes to God of War for every dramatic monologue.
I saw someone play that game, and oh my goodness.
that game throws at you. Oh my. It's like slash impale. Odin must not be trusted. Listen, when I was 3. It's like, oh my gosh. Everyone has a dramatic model. Every single character has a dramatic monologue, and I loved every single one of them. But man, would I have to go to a hospital.
I'm only about like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours into the game, and I've only played about 20 minutes.
Right.
Because everything else has been a monologue or a cutscene, and I'm like, all right.
Is this a Kojima game? What's going on? And the winner goes to It's the Switch.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
real good.
I would be consistent. I would never come out of the hospital. I would always be in there for alcohol poisoning.
And then I charge it, don't play the game.
Yeah.
Forget again, come back to play a game, and it's not
dead.
charged.
Yeah, it's just a.
Especially if it's not a low battery, especially if it's dead, because
Yeah.
it doesn't turn right on. You gotta wait.
Yeah.
The story of
And then you're
of
just
my
like, wait,
Switch.
did I just not hit the button, or
Yeah,
is it dead? Like, oh man,
It's a tough year for me and my Switch this year, I gotta say.
Oh yeah.
it was.
Our next award is the video game that made you never want to eat again.
Okay.
Because
okay.
we had some
okay.
video games with some gross food.
Real gross. Stuff.
Oh, I took this in a different way.
Oh, well, I mean, whatever
However you want to
whatever
take it,
feels,
man.
my nomination is for Cyberpunk for all of their fake food or their food made out of non-food products that are vaguely like the food that we eat today, but one step further that makes me really question the food that I'm currently eating.
Yeah.
Which is saying a lot.
It is.
Because I also played Graveyard Keeper this year, and that game allows you to eat human flesh.
you're literally
and
carving
I
up human
think
flesh.
that Cyberpunk was grosser.
Mine's actually exactly that, because mine's RimWorld, because you can cannibalize people in order to survive, and then also you can just grow
Yikes.
nutrient mushrooms that turn into like a paste that like comes out like a tube, and you feed that to your people. Like, no, thank you, no, thank you.
Gross. Mine is pretty easy. This was the year that I finally started The Last of Us, and if I don't ever have to hear a clicker again, I would love it. But yeah, watching those, I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah,
I am
Gross.
both excited for January 15th and also not excited for January 15th
Gross.
for the show to come out.
absolutely.
So I misunderstood the assignment. And this is probably more telling just about myself than anything. But I took the question as game that's like so enrapturing and good that you forget to eat.
Oh.
So it's like I'll never eat again because I'm having so much fun because I do that.
That says so much about you.
It really does.
Yep. Anyway, Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah!
Played that game so much with people and without people. Don't remember eating though for that couple of months.
And the award goes to Tiny Tina's Wonderland because the game's so
Wow.
fun.
It was, and you were there with
Oh
me.
my gosh, you're right.
And also, it has gross food in there
It
as
does
well.
have gross
so,
food.
you know, it works out.
Cheeto,
It works.
yeah.
It works. It works on all levels. But now, this is the moment now, guys. This is the very last award.
Wow, we've made
Very
it all.
last
And
award ever.
I
Last
just
award of
want to thank
2022.
you all for this journey so far. It
Yeah.
has been a fantastic ceremony. It's been so much pomp and circumstance. It's just all over the place.
Absolutely.
Wishing all of our listeners a very happy New Year's,
Yes.
which will be occurring
Yes.
at the end of this episode. So
Yes,
make sure you
yes.
get your pirate
Absolutely.
hats on and your little kazoos with
And
the
your
paper on the end.
Yeah. What? I was with you two with kazoo until you started making ram horns.
You blow the kazoo and it makes a horn noise, and then the paper goes woo. I forgot what they're called.
I think that's a didgeridoo.
Yeah, sure. Those
all your New Year's didgeridoos out
poppers and
there.
your fireworks.
Yeah,
Get ready.
just make sure you look at your timeline so you can count down to the last seconds
Yeah.
of the episode.
Well, talking about counting down to the last second, we are here with the last award for the evening. Hassel, what do we have up on the docket?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to bring the last award to you. A lot of people were nominated for this last award, but ultimately there's only one winner and one excellent group of people that it goes to. This is the award for best content creator that is a team of people who are also a fairly stable group of people, but sometimes stuff happens and they can't make it, so they delay an award show for 2 weeks.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh,
contentious.
Oof. This could be anyone.
Yeah.
Guys,
Who are the nominees?
mine. The first nominee is Faye's Crew. No, I'm kidding.
Classic.
They're gonna win.
Guys, there is no nominee. There's only one.
What?
It's the Taste of Dragons.
Wow, I love those guys.
We win. We win. We win.
We are the winners. All the rest of you guys suck.
And we're getting real sandwiches. Yeah, take that.
Joe, can you do me a favor? At this point, can you start playing "It Had to Be You" by Harry Connick Jr.
Gosh, Joe's never going to miss another episode because she ends up doing
Never.
more work when she's not here.
Joe,
she knows.
we
She
have
knows.
a substitute teacher right now. This is what's happening.
Oh, yeah, you're right. we're just running amok, do whatever we want, saying F words and everything.
That's right. But thank you guys for sticking with us this year.
And congratulations to all of our winners
Yes,
this year.
yes.
For
Expect
the,
your tasties in the mail.
Yeah,
Yes.
it open at your own discretion.
it might look a little like Wally's refrigerator.
And yeah, thank you all for coming once again out to the Miller's Ale House for our second annual 2022 Tasties Awards. Ain't that how are things looking out there, Hassel?
They're looking pretty zesty, I would say.
Fantastic. Is our bill coming?
Wait. Oh, that's right. We're not sponsored. Oh, I was ordering like we were sponsored.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to go very quickly.
We
on
are?
this podcast.
Okay. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us this week.
Tasty Dragons does not condone
Diner dashing.
diner dashing.
No,
100%.
No, absolutely.
We are all
not.
capable adults. We will pay for our meal.
Also, tip your waiters.
I'll make sure I'll
Keep
make
your wait
sure
staff.
to cause a distraction though. So just wait for it. I'll let you know when that happens.
But then we'll make it seem like we're dashing, but then we'll
Yeah.
actually have
we'll
paid.
come back. Yeah,
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
actually
yeah,
have
yeah,
like
yeah,
left
yeah,
all
yeah,
the money on
yeah,
the table.
right,
It's
right,
just
right,
it's a fun joke.
Totally.
A fun
Yeah,
joke.
totally.
Harmless.
Totally leaving all the money on the table.
So y'all, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. As always, my name is Brian,
My name is Troy.
Amanda.
I'm Hassel.
and we
Sorry.
are. I was like, oh.
Damn it! I forget. Joe, please come back soon.
All right. And as always, my name is Brian,
My name is Troy.
Amanda.
And I'm Hassel.
and we are.
The Taste of Dragons.
Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Okay,
everybody,
guys,
wait.
10, 9,
8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Taste the Dragons Gaming Podcast, a podcast for everyone's taste.
Damn it, Imagine Dragons! You've been in the bathroom this whole time?
They were warming up, remember?